What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Figured I'd do a beer review for you guys today. Kind of bored. Just got back from work, and I kind of want to do a beer review for you. So, guys, today we're doing the Danny Boy Rock-n-Rolla IPA. This comes in 16 ounces. This beer comes in at 7.5% alcohol by volume and 99 IBUs. So this should be a pretty hoppy beer. I paid almost $4 for this beer at Horrocks, and here's a sticker for it right here. So I paid almost $4 for this beer. So we're going to see if it's worth this this price point. It's a 16 ouncer. The Danny Boy Brewing Company, I believe that's where it is. Danny Boy Beer Works is out of Carmel, Indiana, or Camel, maybe Carmel, K-A-R-M-E-L, Indiana, at 12702 Meeting House Road. So if you guys want to go ahead and go to the brewery, like I said, these guys are in Indiana. I don't know much about the beer other than it's made with Mosaic hops. There was no YouTube beer reviews for this beer, so this is the first one on YouTube for an amateur like myself. So we're going to go ahead and dig into this one. Let me get my my bills out of the way here. I was doing some bill works, guys, so I'm ready to dig into this one. Let's see if it brings to the table what an Imperial IPA should be at. 7.5%. I don't know if it's quite to that level. If it is, it's on the very low end of the Imperial IPA scale. But we're going to go ahead and see if this comes, if it's a $4 beer or not. Let's crack it open. Let's quit flapping our gums and let's start pouring, all right? Let's see what we get. Not a big hiss coming out. It's very full to the top, so I'm going to tip it and then I'll do my aggressive pour here, guys. Here we go. Stack it up here. Let's generate some head on this beer. Slow down. There we go. Let's put it right to there. All right, guys. The Rock-n-Rolla Imperial IPA. All right, guys, as I bring it back into the light, it's a soapy white head. It's starting to kind of come down here a little bit. Small to medium, maybe one or two large bubbles. Small around the sides. That is a 2-finger head pour with this that aggressive style pour. As I hold it up to the light, it is I would say, pretty filtered beer, but still kind of a little bit to the transparent side, maybe a little bit of hop haze coming in. I can see some ascending bubbles coming up, not a whole lot. It looks to your typical IPA style, a little bit hazy. But other than that, I think it's a good beer, guys. Let's get a nose on it. Let's see what we got. All right, guys, I'm getting some your typical IPA notes, like your melons, grapefruits, a little bit of orange in here. Mangoes. There is no alcohol presence at all at 7.5%. It's very well hidden, if it's not even detectable at all. Maybe some of the malts are starting to come through, but you can tell it's made with that Mosaic style hops because it's kind of very subtle and very, I don't know, I would guess it's not very pungent, I would say. Before we get into the beer, guys, I'm going to top it off here and then we'll see what we get. But on the writing on the back here, it says, big and bold, Rock-n-Rolla uses all Mosaic hops, giving this IPA smooth caramel notes on the front, balanced by bitter grapefruit notes on the back. Now, I'm getting the grapefruits on the nose, but I'm not getting any caramel on the nose. So we'll go ahead and see if it brings that to the table. It is a stick-on label. I can tell right on the very edge right here. I can tell it's a stick-on label, so they use kind of the graphics on the stick-on label here, but we'll give it a swish and pour here at the end. All right, let's swing it around here, guys, so you can see the actual graphics on here. There we go. All right, guys, let's see if it's worth the $3.99 the Horrocks says. Guys, these guys are out of Indiana. Bottoms up, guys. Cheers. Okay, I'm getting right off the bat, those Mosaic hops, very subtle. I wouldn't say it's quite to the 99 bitterness level. Now, to me, when I say, probably the bitterness level on the beer is probably different to the bitterness level that what I'm going to say that it is. When I see a close to 100 style, I'm hoping for a lot of bitterness. I mean, a punch of the bitterness all throughout my drinking experience. And I'm not getting that with this. It is very balanced. The malts that they put in here are very subtle, and the bitterness is very subtle here too. It's not
it's not going to bust your palate out with bitterness up front. Those Mosaic style hops are very, very subtle. And probably balanced really well. It probably put a lot of hops in here to give it more of a balanced flavor. I'm getting grapefruits, melons, mangoes, maybe some oranges and tangerines. Very dry. To me, I'm getting a dryness from it, from this IPA. And it's probably coming from the hops more than anything else. There is a little bit of a carbonation burn with this. Even though that aggressive style pour that I got, I'm getting some carbonation, which it's not overpowering. I think it's a well-balanced beer. I should probably have something up here right behind me to kind of go through the steps of the beer to tell you where it's at on each of the levels here, but I don't have it, and I don't want to kind of ruin my wall back here. But I think it's a good beer, a decent beer, a solid one. But is it up to the A-class level? I don't know about that. I mean, I guess everyone's entitled to their opinion. 75% on Beer Advocate said that they had liked it, and that's anyone that had a 3.75 and above. That's considered a like on the beer. If it was below that, it means you didn't like the beer. It may not say you did, maybe I'm kind of getting at this a little bit more. Maybe you didn't like the beer, but you didn't quite like it enough to say that Beer Advocate says that it's a like. I've seen a lot of 3.5s, 3.3, 3.5s right around there, which I think on a kind of on a scale, maybe on a curved kind of scale, maybe they liked it, but they didn't quite like it enough to maybe recommend it. I don't really know what that percentage really says, and if you guys go to Beer Advocate, you'll know what I mean. But guys, I'm kind of digging this one. I want to go ahead and get this warmed up because maybe some more flavors might come out in this. Maybe more of the caramel notes that they're talking about, caramel, depending on where you're at in the country. Maybe that might come out a little bit more. I just got this out of the fridge, so it's not giving a whole lot right off the bat. But guys, let this get warmed up, and I'll do a little swish and pour, and we'll come back with a final assessment. I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, I'm back. It's been about an hour now, a little over an hour. Decent beer. Not anything mind-blowing or blowing up air at my skirt or knocking my socks off or anything like that, but it's a decent beer. Is it to the Imperial level of the IPA? 7.5%. I think it's right on the very low end of the Imperial IPA. Much like it was when it's cold, now that it's came to about a lukewarm temperature, I'm not getting much else. The caramel notes I'm not getting at all. Just not getting at what it says here on the back of the can. I'm not getting really any of the bitterness units either with this beer, although it's probably quite malty. And they probably put a lot of hops in here to kind of balance it. Decent. Would I recommend getting it again? Probably not. It's just not to that level of an Imperial IPA that I was hoping for with a sour beer. Not that the alcohol level it is. I was hoping for a little bit more flavors, because usually with the Imperial IPAs you get a little bit more flavor. And with this one you're just not getting it. It is decent, I'm going to say that, but it's not I don't think it's to the A category. I think it's probably to the B. And I'm going to judge it accordingly. I'm going to give it about an 80, a B minus. Much lower than what Beer Advocate gives it. It's okay. I'm just going to say that. It's okay. It's decent. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I was able to experience it. But let's get to the final chug here, guys, and see what it gets. I'm not getting any caramel notes. I'm getting some hops, some bitterness. It's not really very malty either. I was hoping, like I said, when I had it cold, I was hoping for the 99 IBUs. I was hoping I was getting a real big bitter note, and I'm just not getting that with this beer. If I didn't see 99 IBUs, I would think it's probably more to the 50 level, 50 or 60 level. Not to the 99. Not to the 99. Oh, when I think of bitterness units, I'm thinking when I see a high bitterness unit, I'm thinking the beer's probably going to be pretty bitter. And this one, it's just not there. I mean, it's not. Maybe my palate's changed to the point of maybe I'm getting used to the IPAs now, where it really has to be a lot of hops to get it to me to get to that bitterness level. But to me, it's a decent beer. It's probably, like I said, an 80. It's what it is. I'm not getting any of the caramel notes. I'm not really getting any of the grapefruit now that I was before. Now that it's came to warm up, it seems to be suppressed down. I'm not getting any alcohol on the taste either, but I mean, it's decent. It's for what it is. It's a decent beer. I mean, I'm not going to dog Danny Boy. I mean, I think pretty much the only two beers I've had is this one, and there was kind of one other one that I had. It's been quite a while ago since I've had a Danny Boy beer. But they're about a decent style beer. They're kind of maybe with some of the more craft beers coming out to get maybe pushed to the back, and their distribution, and maybe not up to the forefront like some of the upcoming and upstart breweries are. But for what it is, it's a decent beer. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to dog them. So, guys, if you've had this Danny Boy, what is it? The Rock-n-Rolla Imperial IPA. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Like I said, put it down in the comments, and also do a like, subscribe as well. And as always, guys, if you've had too much to drink, please get a designated driver. You guys should know my spiel by now. Guys, if you're going to be a hero and drive home drunk, please don't do it. Get an Uber, taxi, Lyft, just somebody, because if you don't, you're going to get pulled over by the cops. You're going to do a stupid sobriety test, then you're going to get right in a cop car, and then you get jail time, court fees, and then possible prison time. And if you hit or kill somebody, you're going to be in the slammer for a while. And if you kill yourself, you're going to be 6 feet under. And all you've really done is hurt your family and friends. I mean, it's stupid to do, okay? Sleep off your buzz, get your car the next day, all right? Just do not do it, all right? Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope to see you again soon. Deuces, guys. See ya.